Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are playing a bit of Boom Beach as always. We are taking on Dr. Terror on the Volcano Island. It's the 29th of August for those of you that might be watching in the future. But let's go ahead and boost my resource reward and let's get right into it, because I do want to upgrade at least somewhat of a decent building. You know what I can do? I can go ahead and upgrade, let's see, a machine gun just for now, just to go get some easy XP. And hopefully I'll have enough resources to upgrade my gunboat by the end of today. For those of you wondering what I did upgrade yesterday, it was my radar, and I did manage to actually knock off quite a few of these little areas to explore. So that was very nice. But let's go ahead and find Dr. Terror, who is over here on the Volcano Island, and hop over onto the Scout. Alright, so he's got 140,000 health to start off with, crazy amounts. But look at all the gunboat energy scattered about. How much health does this boom cannon have? 12,000. It's definitely quite a bit. Alright, so what I'm going to do, let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8 gunboat energy over here in this little section. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8 over here that's undefended as well. So you can pretty much go both ways. I'd probably even recommend going over to the left maybe. It depends, because when you've got really low warriors, it can take a while to destroy a level 20 headquarters. So decisions. We are definitely going to be losing some guys here, but what I'm going to do is just drop them over to here. I'll drop one boatload of them. And then we are going to gunboat energy all the way over here. Probably a small sniper tower like that would easily be able to go ahead and destroy most warriors. I'd assume, yeah, probably. So let's go ahead and keep working up on this. Oh, these guys are splitting off in a nice way. We all want them nicely and away from that boom cannon. Probably both, well, definitely both these boom cannons. What I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and shock right in between them when they start coming near, which should be any moment now, as soon as he starts turning. Right now. Alright, beautiful. I'll actually just flare them all over here. Shock once more. And let's see, we're still in a gunboat energy surplus, so even if you use like 2 or 3 gunboat energy, you'd be all good. Definitely taking the long route today, aren't I, though? But I do want to make it a lot easier for a lot of you guys that are a lot lower in the game. I am thinking about setting up an alternate account, so I have lower level warriors, and I can do the first couple of stages with the lower level guys, and I can switch to my main account, this one, with a lot stronger warriors, so I can take down terrors 5, 6, and 7. I think that's probably going to be the best way to do these videos, because the scaling of your warriors is very different. I guess it's hard to actually show you guys that are a lot lower what it looks like. Alright, so let's come up over here. Got another couple of cannons and all that stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'd probably recommend heavy Zuka for this strategy instead of warriors. This isn't very warrior friendly if you've got low warriors, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get 2 of my barrages to get those supplies, and ultimately we'll end up getting those cannons as well. Alright, and over here let's drop all our guys over to the right. I'm going to drop all my guys now because the headquarters is rather well defended, and well, do want to get through these a little bit quicker. No one likes me blabbering too much, that's for certain. Alright, these aren't Let's Play or walkthrough videos after all. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just drop, let's see. Am I able to go ahead and drop a cannon to it? Oh no, I'm not. Drop a barrage. Go ahead and shock my own warriors, because why not? We did end up losing one guy though. He got shot, unfortunately for him, but it's all good. We got, let's see, we got 1 intel piece, 1 dark shard, and 1 fragment. Nice amount of resources. Best thing about Dr. Terra on Volcano days is the amount of loot that you end up getting, especially if you're boosted. Can definitely help you out. Alright, so this one's going to be very warrior friendly. Guess any friendly this is going to be, because yeah, any strategy really. There's the statue boosted, but you've got, let's see, 117 health or so. Yeah, 117,000 health and 600. But yeah, interesting that these headquarters, the higher stages you get up to, the less health they've got. Anyways, let's go drop our guys over to the left hand side, which is the way I'd recommend doing it. Go ahead and get a mine, or artillery, and destroy those mines. Okay, we won't have to flare those guys, which is nice. They're all clumping up together. And they're just going to go on a rampage over here. I'm going to go ahead and destroy this one cannon. And let's see, nothing else should be able to destroy us. I'll get my guys to actually destroy that machine gun. So I'll get the health back. It seems like it did manage to destroy one of our guys, but it's alright. Go ahead and shock these things twice, and I'll actually re-flare back to the headquarters. You probably should have flared to the headquarters right away, but my guys, I'm trying to save up as much gunboat energy as possible, and my guys can more than definitely handle the damage, to say the least. One thing that I really don't like is that you don't really get any extra warriors between level 17 and 20. So, and then at level 20 you go from 49 to 64 warriors available. It's definitely a big change. Alright, wow, this Terra Stage 4 seems like it's very easy. Let's just have an eye out on these things, like the supplies that are right next to each other. So we've got 2 lots of them over here. Alright, and check out the headquarters health. So it's about 166,000 health. Okay, well, we don't really need to worry about too much at all, really. I mean, this machine gun will barely be able to touch any of our warriors. Just those mines that we've got to clear out, and we should be good. Alright, so let's get right into it. What I'm going to do though is get an artillery shell and destroy these. And destroy these. Alright. So that did take, obviously that takes off a bit of damage by the headquarters, so I think we all know that though. And then I'm going to go ahead and place a barrage just under that boom mine, which hopefully targets the supplies as well. Indeed it does, so we get some more supplies destroyed, which is always nice. Make sure you don't actually target that bunker if you're a lower level, because bunkers have a bit more health to them. But what I'm going to do is drop all my guys over to the very right hand side, and I'm actually going to flare them over here. And I'm tempted to actually go on an absolute destroying rampage. I'm going to go ahead and let my guys destroy everything, because I'm feeling like that today. I mean, you could probably get away with just running straight to the headquarters. You probably definitely would. I'm going to drop a heal though, just to counteract that machine gun, get those supplies. Alright, and then we go ahead and shock. Oh, come on. Did I not flare over here? We're going to lose all you guys over here. Incompetent bastards they are. Indeed. Well, we could have flared to the headquarters, but we did it. We did later, though. As in right now. But, more warriors. I guess you could have done that with more warriors a lot easier. So, it's stage 4. Let's go ahead and just get all the guys that we have been losing. We lost 6. Alright, collect my resources, as always, and head right onto Terra Stage 5, which we'll probably have to wait up for, knowing me, because a lot of my guys are dead. No, we should be able to do this fairly easy, I think. All I really got to watch out for is the shock launcher, and there's no other shock launchers in range, which is nice. Alright, just got to watch out for the mines. Can't really go gunboat energy harvesting too much, so let's get right into it and give this a shot. I'm not quite sure if I should use a barrage or not. I don't think I will. I'll shoot the barrage right in over here, so hopefully we get as many mines as possible. especially those boom mines, which is very nice. Probably even use an artillery shell just to get rid of those mines, just in case. Alright, so what I'm going to do is actually equip a flare, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop all my guys off first, and now I'm going to flare them. A couple cannons managed to get their shots off, but other than that, it was pretty smooth sailing. We only lost, I think, 2 guys. I'm going to go ahead and get a shock ready, just to shock the shock launcher, as well as those machine guns. And now I'm just going to chuck multiple heals on my guys. You know, 3 will do. And they take that down super easy, just because of the damage that we have. I mean, they're level 16 warriors. Almost 40 of them or so. And we lose 5 guys there, even less than the last stage, which is very nice. So we've got Terror Stage 6 next. Let's just scout this out. Alright, another easy one. We'll have to go around the right hand side. We'll have to watch out for the shock launcher, but we'll have to go ahead and wait until we get all our warriors back. Alright, so we're on to Terror Stage 6, and of course we are going on the right hand side. We are going to end up shocking the shock launcher, I think, and everything around here. So there'll be a couple of rocket launchers being able to attack us, which we do need to keep in mind. The headquarters has got 268,000 extra health on top of a level 20 headquarters. We're also going to use this supply point as an anchor, so we won't be destroying it. I can't see any supplies that are right next to each other for some easy gunboat energy, but let's go ahead right into things and attack then, shall we? We don't really have anything boosted apart from resource rewards, but that doesn't help us out at all. So we chuck a artillery right in over there. Also chuck in a barrage just to get rid of all these mines. Probably don't need to chuck in that barrage, but I've got the gunboat energy excess to do it. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and smoke twice, and then I'm going to flare my guys right in over here. And then we are going to flare next to the headquarters on the right hand side, and I do that so they all stay in a line. So it's very nice and compact. And then we go ahead and smoke the headquarters and also flare them there once they're close enough. We haven't lost anyone yet. Alright, so now I go ahead and get a shock ready. And I'm going to go ahead and shock the shock launcher as well as most of these mortars and all of that stuff. Chuck in a heal there as well, just for good measure. And it is just a waiting game now. With no boost, we should be alright though, because our warriors, after all, get their health back after every attack. And here we go. I reckon we're going to lose about 15 or so warriors. We did very well there, I must say. No gunboat or no landing craft lost everyone. And we even get a free fragment, or free shard, sorry. So 16 people died. We've got intel pieces left, right and center, and we also got a lot of gold as well. So 16 warriors to cook up, and level 7 will be next on our targets. Alright, and on to Terror Stage 7. This one is almost impossible for me. Well, it is impossible for me. I don't see how it's possible. I've got all my attacking statues boosted, everything in the description. This is the health of the headquarters. 140 plus 330,000 health. I think you either need critters, but if you have 64 warriors, which is the maximum amount that you're able to have, I think it'd be a lot easier. But I don't have that. I've only got 49, and we're going to have to make do with what we've got. So what I do is I am going to go ahead and get 2 artillery shells, one on this double supply point. Beautiful. Got the extra gunboat energy. And one right on this boom mine, which is cheekily placed right on the drop-off point. So get rid of that. Now the way that you smoke is also pretty important. I'm going to smoke just so that flamethrower can't get to us. And I'm going to flare my guys onto that supply point. That flamethrower is pretty much always going to get to you, but the point is to try to save up as much health as you possibly can. Alright, flare just past the headquarters. Start smoking all the way there. And then the headquarters itself. And then once our guys get near, also flare the headquarters. And then get 3 shocks ready. So one on the shock launcher that's very close by, and then 2 that are relatively close by, and then on the rocket launchers, the 3 rocket launchers there. And all we can do now is just watch, because we've only got 2 gunboat energy. I can usually get to about 20% left of the headquarters health, so seems like we'll get there today, or this time yet again. I just need that extra push of health, or that extra push of damage, but I'm just not getting it. So, as you can see, we failed Dr. Terra today, unfortunately, but that is how I would go ahead go about beating him. Thankfully, it was a lot easier today, the Terra Stage 7, than the last previous weeks, but still, too much for me to actually be able to take him down. Either I need an extra level of warriors, or a lot more of the warriors, but let's go ahead and cook my guys up, and I'm going to clear out the rest of my map, and hopefully aim for a gunboat upgrade today. Until next time though guys, be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll be back maybe tomorrow with some gear heart, or you never know.